The pre-engineered disclosure agenda, when truth becomes the final illusion. What if the truth isn't what you think it is? As humanity moves closer to global disclosure about extraterrestrials, hidden history, vaccines, health, consciousness, and the nature of reality, there is a deeper question that we must ask. Who controls the future narrative of the truth when the truth is finally revealed? In this video, we're going to explore the concept of the pre-engineered disclosure agenda, the idea that even truth can be strategically released, shaped, and distorted to maintain control over human perception and consciousness. This is not about fear, this is about awareness. Discernment cannot be optional because truth is love and love is truth. But when truth is filtered, reality itself becomes programmable. If you are ready to go beyond surface level awakening and into true discernment, then this is for you. I'm Robert Christopher. This is Conscious Creator. So what if I told you that the greatest deception isn't the lies that we've been told, but rather the truths that we are about to be given? Because when truth is controlled, it becomes the most powerful tool of manipulation. And right now, humanity stands on the edge of something massive and long awaited: disclosure, the great revealing, if you will. But the real question is this disclosure organic or pre-engineered? What is the pre-engineered disclosure agenda? The pre-engineered disclosure agenda is the idea that powerful institutions, governments, corporations, and hidden networks of influence have not only withheld truth, but have also planned in advance how that truth will be eventually revealed. Not all at once, not organically, but strategically, layer by layer, narrative by narrative, emotion by emotion. Because if you've controlled the story for decades, you don't just suddenly give up control, but rather you transition control into a new version of the truth. So why control the truth? Why? Because truth shapes perception, and perception shapes reality. If you can influence how people interpret reality, now you can influence how they behave within it. And this is where it gets even deeper. Humans are not just observers of reality. Nope. We are participants in it. We are co-creators. And what does that mean? Well, that means that whoever controls the collective belief system is indirectly influencing the reality we collectively experience. The strategy of controlled disclosure. So, how would a pre-engineered disclosure actually work? It would not look like chaos, but rather it would look like revelation. Slow releases of information about extraterrestrial life, hidden technologies, ancient civilizations, suppressed science and health, and consciousness itself. But here's the key. Each piece of truth would be framed, guided, packaged with a narrative, because raw truth is powerful, but interpreted truth is programmable. For example, you could reveal extraterrestrial life in a way that inspires unity and wonder, or you could reveal it in a way that creates fear, dependency, and control. The same truth, it's just a different frequency, and therefore a different outcome. Stop and really think about that. It's important. So let's look at how truth gets distorted. So truth doesn't have to be completely false to be dangerous. It just has to be incomplete, distorted, or misdirected. A half-truth can be more powerful than a lie because it feels real. And when people feel like they've finally been given the truth, now they stop questioning. This is where manipulation becomes invisible, because it's no longer about hiding information, it's It's more about curating perception. So the formula that's been used for generations to distort the truth is roughly 80-20. 80% distortion, 20% truth. Just enough to feel real and bring certainty. Just enough to fit the collective belief system. The rest, fear-based lies. Human programmability. So here's the part we have to take responsibility for. Humans are highly programmable through repetition, through authority, through emotional triggers. Let's just say media, education, culture, symbols. So over time, these inputs shape our beliefs, and our beliefs shape how we interpret everything. So when disclosure happens, most people won't ask, is this true? Instead, they're going to ask, does this fit what I've already been conditioned to believe? And that's how control sustains itself, even in the presence of truth. So why does truth matter so much? Well, truth is not just information. Truth is alignment. Truth is what brings coherence between your mind, your heart, and reality itself. And when you are aligned with truth, you become much harder to manipulate because you are no longer reacting. You are now discerning. This is why truth is love, because truth liberates, and love is the frequency of liberation. So the real awakening, so what do? We don't fall into fear, and we don't blindly accept everything labeled as truth. Instead, we develop discernment. We question not just what is being revealed, but how it's being revealed. And why now? We now need to question anything and everything. We return to the present moment. We strengthen our inner awareness, because the more connected you are to your own consciousness, the less programmable you become. That should make sense. I personally believe in this lifetime, disclosure is coming. It has to. The current reality on this earthly realm is unsustainable. It's insane. But the real awakening is realizing that truth doesn't come from outside of you. Instead, it's something you recognize within you. So when the world starts telling you what's real, pause, slow down and breathe, and ask yourself, does this feel like truth, or does it feel like just another story? Because in the end, the most powerful form of freedom is not knowing the truth. Instead, it's about being able to discern it. If this resonated with you, you're not just waking up, now you're remembering. That's good. And welcome to the next level of conscious creation. And thank you all so much for your time. I think this is a valuable topic. Stay conscious, stay present, stay authentic. And now more than ever, be discerning. Follow that rabbit. Thank you.